Imagine standing at your doorstep, a sudden cool breeze carrying the first droplets tapping on the ground, and with it, that unmistakable scent of fresh rain filling the air. Welcome to today's video. This video is about why rain smells so good. I remember a summer afternoon when I rushed outside as the first drops began to fall. The scent was so vivid it seemed to envelop me like a comforting blanket. If you've ever stepped outside just as the rain starts to fall, you've probably noticed that comforting, earthy, nostalgic smell, a scent so familiar that people often describe it as the smell of rain. But why does that smell even exist? And why does it make us feel so calm? Let's start with a simple curiosity hook. Rain doesn't actually have a smell, at least not on its own. The scent we notice is a result of a complex interaction that resembles a perfume lab, where soil, plants, bacteria, and even lightning work together to create an aroma. This soothing after-rain smell serves as nature's chemical signature, its message carried through the air every time droplets touch the earth. To understand why rain smells so good, we need to rewind to a dry day. When the ground hasn't seen water in a while, certain bacteria living in the soil, called actinomycetes, start producing a molecule named geosmin. This molecule has a very distinct scent, earthy and warm, and humans are astonishingly sensitive to it. In fact, our ability to detect geosmin in concentrations as low as a few parts per trillion is quite remarkable. It's said that our sensitivity to this scent surpasses even a shark's ability to smell blood in the water. That means a tiny hint of geosmin is enough to reach your nose and spark that calming, nostalgic feeling. Here's a fun fact. Geosmin is also what gives beetroot its earthy taste. While some people love it, others find this flavor quite off-put. Besides beetroot, geosmin can also be found in certain types of fish, adding an earthy note to their flavor, and it's sometimes detectable in drinking water, contributing to that natural, earthy aroma you might notice. This quirky quality of geosmin adds another layer to the fascination of this scent. Now picture this. Raindrops are falling onto dry ground. When the drops hit the soil, they trap tiny air bubbles. As these bubbles rise and burst, they release countless microscopic particles carrying geosmin into the air and toward your nose. This explosive release of scent is what scientists call petrichor, the official name for the smell of rain. The word originates from Greek petra, meaning stone, and ichor, referring to the fluid in the veins of the gods. Quite poetic for something made by bacteria, but petrichor is only one part of this story. Another reason rain smells so good is due to the presence of plants. To put it simply, during dry periods, plants release oils into the soil. When rain arrives, these oils are lifted into the air and mixed with geosmin, forming a rich, earthy blend of scents. This interaction is nature's way of heralding the return of water, a signal that life can grow again. And then there's lightning. Yes, lightning actually helps create a smell. When lightning strikes, it splits oxygen and nitrogen molecules in the air. Some of these recombine to form ozone, a sharp, clean-smelling gas that can travel with storm winds. That crisp, electric scent you sometimes notice before a storm, that's ozone. In small amounts, ozone outdoors is generally harmless and contributes to that distinctive smell, addressing any potential concerns about its safety. While outdoor ozone levels after storms are generally safe, high concentrations of ozone indoors can be harmful. This distinction is essential, as natural outdoor levels typically remain low enough not to pose a danger. In contrast, artificial and confined indoor ozone can lead to respiratory issues and other health concerns. So, depending on the weather, soil, and timing, the smell of rain is actually a combination of geosmin, plant oils, and ozone, all working together to create the refreshing aroma we know and love. To make this even more straightforward, think of a rainstorm as nature's blender. Dry soil contributes to the earthy base. Plants offer aromatic oils. Lightning adds a hint of sharp freshness. Rain mixes everything and delivers it directly into the air around us. Why does this smell feel nostalgic or comforting to so many people? Some scientists believe that our appreciation for the scent of rain may be an evolutionary phenomenon. Water has always been essential for life, for growing food, for drinking, and for survival itself. Early humans, who were drawn to the smell of upcoming rain, might have been better at finding fresh water sources. A study conducted by a research team at the Monell Chemical Senses Center supports this idea. According to their findings, over 75% of participants reported that the scent of rain triggered vivid memories of their past, which were often tied to peaceful experiences and places rich in natural beauty. They found that the smell of rain, or petrichor, can trigger keen memories and evoke emotional responses due to its association with water and survival. That comforting feeling you get when rain starts to fall may be a leftover instinct, a quiet reminder that water is nearby. Next time you're standing by a window watching the storm roll in, imagine the dance under your feet. Tiny soil bacteria releasing geosmin droplets, launching scent particles into the air, and lightning crafting ozone high in the clouds. Picture how these microscopic players orchestrate a symphony of smell. All of these ingredients come together to explain why rain smells so good and why we're so drawn to it. Here's a final thought. Isn't it amazing that something as small as a soil microbe can shape the way we experience an entire landscape? The next time rain begins to fall and that familiar smell fills the air, take a moment to appreciate the invisible chemistry that brings it to life. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more fascinating science facts, hit like and subscribe. For the full playlist, the link is provided in the description. Thanks for being curious with me today. I truly appreciate your time and interest. Stay tuned for more exciting content.